Strangers of Paradise is absolutely a meme of a game, but it's also flawlessly fun.
Bullshit.
No, hear me out. Strangers of Paradise is unapologetic about what it is. It's an action role-playing game with a pretty simple linear setup. You start the game with a fist bump, you run some dungeons, and you get a boss fight. This process is repeated even with the side quest. The game says, oh, you want a side mission? Well, run that same dungeon you just did for the main story quest backwards, and we'll give you some experience and gear. To which I respond, bet, and happily farm my experience and move on to the next dungeon/boss fight.
I want nothing more than to destroy chaos.
The combat is surprisingly deep for how simple it seems at first. You will level each weapon and master elements that feed into additional abilities and unlocks. The wild thing is every single weapon in this game is incredible fun. Usually, I'm the guy that finds one weapon I like and I just spam it throughout the entire game until I win. But this game had me experimenting with different playstyles and just being delighted with the jobs and synergies earned over time. There is a block system, but you'll find yourself focusing on the parries and soul shields. Soul shields consume magic abilities and orange attacks, resulting in additional MP being built on your bar. It is a very rewarding system for playing aggressive and studying your opponents for weaknesses. The boss fights are Final Fantasy staples, and while I'm not the biggest Final Fantasy nerd, I do appreciate the touches of details and references to the franchise's iconic characters. The story is simple, but quite enjoyable. I unironically like Jack. Dude is over anything extra and is here to do one thing and one thing only.
My mission is to kill chaos. That's all I know.
Me too.
And that's it. You try to tell him anything else or attempt to give him new information, he'll straight up cut you off and walk out of the room.
And thus bring an end to this empty dream.
Bullshit.
So noble. What? It does have some elements that might be annoying for gamers that don't want to min-max, as you'll constantly be getting gear to sift through and job points that you'll need to manage, but just click the optimize button and go ham if you're just wanting to chill like myself. It will be worth it in the later stages to double check your gear, as there are things that build into your weapons and jobs, but I won't be mad at you if you just say screw it and play the game with whatever it gives you. Strangers of Paradise might not be the game of the year, or hell, even the best Final Fantasy game, but it is one that excels at giving you a fun time. Personally, I haven't tried it myself yet, but it has a fully functional co-op, and the idea of taking down these awesome bosses with the help of friends is quite attractive to me. We'll give Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise 3 Tonberries out of 3.
Bullshit.